Hello, Africa. I'm here with Gunther Verheyen. It's a real pleasure to meet the Scrum caretaker. Live from Amsterdam, we're here at PST face-to-face meetup where I can meet fellow professional Scrum trainers, and Gunther is one of them. So I'm really happy to meet him. He's one of the most known and respected trainers in the industry, and I would love him to share with Africa. So Gunther, say hello to Africa.
Okay. Hello, Africa, and thank you, Alex, very much for having me. So I want to quickly share a little idea or talk about a little topic. And it sort of boils down to this whole discussion we have in the agile world between sort of being and doing. You know, and I honestly believe that's a false discussion because you can't separate being from doing. You act upon who you are, your beliefs, what you do, and so on. And if I would translate that to our world, it's often between, is it now agile or is it Scrum? And in my view, how can you separate them? You can't. Agile Manifesto, 2001, Scrum born in 1995. Scrum has a very specific definition of what it means to be agile. Because in the end, agile is about being adaptive. Adapting to new circumstances, building on new insights, new experiences, and so on. You know what? Scrum gives you a very tangible way to actually do that. You get this agile acting with agility, I like to call, and Scrum gives you a framework on how to do that. And Scrum is all about, inspection and adaptation, building on the self-organizing capabilities of people. So in the end, with Scrum, we just frame the creativity and the intelligence of people. In that sense, we like them to regularly stop, reflect, look back, learn, but most of all, do something with it. So doing and being, that is intertwined.
Together,
you
right?
can't separate them. Scrum is a very specific definition, a way of working that will help you become more agile.
True, but how do you think it's going to help, let's say, businesses in Africa, companies who are thinking about trying Agile and they're like, oh, I don't know if it's going to work for me. How can it help them?
Well, the question is, it's more like, not how is this going to work for me? The question is more, do you need this?
Oh, that's a very good one. Sometimes it doesn't work for them, right?
Yeah. Do you need agility, meaning flexibility, responsiveness, being able to collect feedback quickly from the market? Because agility doesn't stop within, let's say, company departments. It's something you want as an enterprise, as an organization. Be on the market, collect feedback, close what I call the feedback loop with your users and consumers. And Scrum, by organizing all work in short cycles called sprints, will help you do that in a much shorter term than you used to do with long phases and so on. So the question is now, will this work for us? Make it work for you, because you need it. You need agility. You need to act with agility. And if you wonder, how am I going to do that? Try Scrum.
True.
It will help you organize work in short cycles and build upon the self-organizing capabilities to help them within the team and as a team with the organization, as an organization with your consumers, develop new relationships.
Yeah, we forget about that relationship with the customer, right? We focus so much on the product, we forget that we're building something for someone else or for some people, right?
Yeah. So the question, will this work for us and how can it make this work? That is because Scrum will have a profound impact on the way you organize your departmental structures, your processes and your governance and so on. That's because our organizations have been built on what I call the industrial paradigm. That means we are looking at the internal of the organization. We try to optimize for utilization, maximize resources, sharing, reusing stuff and so on.
More.
So it's more like,
busy.
Yeah, we're looking at the inside. How do we work? We optimize for internal benefits, not for external benefits, to bring value to the market more frequently. So, and Scrum will help you discover what is holding you back from bringing value to the market sooner. And then it depends on the courage you will have to revise your organizational structures based upon Scrum.
Nice. Just to conclude, Gunther, this is awesome. This is really great stuff. Let's say a company wants to try. So what do you say to people who are still hesitating to try this?
Well, for me, important is Scrum is all about iterative incremental development. So introduce Scrum also in an iterative incremental way. Start with one product, one service. Think about the product, think about the service, think about who owns the service, who is the best representative of the use. Call that person the product owner, make sure she has a mandate, and then work with a great bunch of developers having all the skills to do that. So don't try to, let's say, overturn your big bang agile transformation overnight, changing everybody towards an agile way of working. No, go in smaller steps. And I can assure you that if you do that for 2-3 years in a row, small step, one step after one step, driven by a vision, why you want this and so on, you will do more than going big bang and then get paralyzed again by all the changes and so on.
Analysis paralysis, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thinking too much.
Give people the time to ingrain this, make it small, expand another step, build on for your experience. So iterative incremental adoption.
That's awesome. This is gold. Thank you, Gunther. It's been a pleasure and an honor to have you at Hello Africa. So
bye Africa then.
Bye Africa.
Hope to see you again.
Take care. Bye guys.